Good evening, Sagittarius. This read is for you. It is October 18th, 2019. My name is Madeleine. Thanks for subscribing to my channel if you have subscribed. And thanks for visiting if you're just visiting. All right, let's have a little look here at some of the energies that Sagittarius, is how Sagittarius is currently being affected by the current astrology. So this is based on the planets for October 15th. We have the Sun in your 11th house in Libra. You might be feeling pretty, you're being active on social media or with your tribe. It's a sort of a social, you're feeling very social right now, I would say. Mercury in your 12th house, you're probably communicating or possibly writing about higher beliefs. Venus in the 12th house, that's right, when right before the Sun enters your house, your own sign, you go through 12th house period of sort of retreat. So maybe Sagittarians are being more isolated or in by themselves. But then at the same time, they've got this 11th house stuff and Mars in their 11th. So I think they're on their computers and on social media a lot right now, which is true for me. I'm Sagittarius. So Jupiter is in your first house. So things are expanding for you in areas of Sagittarian adventure, travel, careers around being a light worker. Things like that are expansive. For Sagittarius, we have Saturn in your second house, so you're going through financial structure, restructuring of your life financially, new sources, old ones leaving of income. Uranus in your sixth house of health and daily routines and work, Virgo energy, being of service. Again, that's going through Taurus, Uranus, so finances, improving through your daily sort of daily and health activities and daily work. So you're becoming more detailed oriented right now, which I can say that's true for me actually. And that's going to create better finances for you when Uranus leaves and goes into, because it's in Taurus, goes into Gemini, I guess. All right. Or no, it goes the other way. It goes into Aquarius, I think. All right. Anyway, I'm not an astrologist. I'm just a student and an intuitive astrologist. So I like to incorporate it with my reads. Anyway, let's just run to the North Node we have in the 8th house for Sagittarius. So they are probably releasing fears about resistance of because it's in Cancer. So fears of opening their heart, being vulnerable, and also sort of purging fears around that, releasing attachments to the things that create barriers in your life around being vulnerable. Okay, fears around money, Pluto squaring that full moon in Aries in your 5th house, releasing fears around money, showing your creativity is blocked through fears around finances. But the full moon would have shed light on giving you a creative boost. Once this fear sort of purged, you might have gotten a creative boost coming through, Sagittarians, recently. All right, let's take a look and see how all of this energy is affecting the energy of Sagittarius. I like to think that my reads are about whatever planets you have in Sagittarius, wherever Sagittarius lords your house, rules your chart, or covers your house, what house it covers, and then of course your sun, your moon, but mostly your ascendant. All right, we call in the highest guides and angels, frequency angels, to be in this read, to give me clarity of knowledge, for the higher will of the highest, best destiny for the energy of Sagittarius, the divine will of Sagittarius. All right. To clear guidance to help Sagittarians towards their highest best destiny and in love and life. All right, and if you would like a personal read, feel free to email me. My email is below. I also do workshops and parties, so ask about those if you like, if you would like to know more about it. All right, Sagittarius, let's have a look at how these energies. I have to really shuffle well because the energies astrologically have very similar effects on so many reads that sometimes I feel as though I haven't shuffled well enough. Okay, let's have a look. Gosh, this is another read I did in this group that started out with the Three of Swords. And this, so we're talking about Sagittarius. So this is a card that I leave in my deck as a sign to know if I should make this a twin flame read, or if this, am I being guided to guide Sagittarians or whoever I'm doing the read for towards union with a twin. So if you are a twin flame, hello, so am I. So I feel like sometimes I'm being used by Spirit to bring through messages to twins, as we all know that a lot of twins out there are watching these divination videos because it really helps us, me included, through this very challenging experience. So anyway, this read is guiding me to talk about twin flame. So that's part of the read. That's not the entire read. So there's more to watch. If you're not a twin flame, it'll still be relevant to you because this card actually also represents inner union. Okay, now this is interesting. Wow, we got some pretty good cards here. Some strong cards. We got these Tower card major arcanas. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcanas. Wow, this is a strong time. But this is faded. Something's happening very quickly here for Sagittarians. It's almost like a dam bursting. It's kind of how I'm feeling from these energies. The sun and the moon. How funny. Masculine, feminine, masculine. I mean, the emperor. It's just this energy is very exciting, very happening. Or shall we say expansive through fears, expanding beyond fears, quitting, because the Queen of Swords represents quitting, and this is happening or landing in my divine section of my read, where I hold the portal from the divine, whatever you consider. I just had a conversation with my mother, because sometimes I call it God, but only because it's just easy. But whatever you believe to be the divine in your life, or how it shows himself or herself in your life, that message from your divine portal is telling you as a Sagittarian that, because we're talking about divine partnership, that a third party involvement is over. And the divine partner, if you are masculine, if you're a feminine twin, or if you're a masculine twin, you have quit the third party. Or if you're feminine, you're being told the third party's been quit, and that the masculine is ready to face unity with twin, because we're getting transformation, we're getting divine partnership. Now, if you're not a twin flame, that's okay. This can be a read just about your divine partner. I didn't see anything so much in the 7th house here for Sagittarians, that we have all this going on. Well, maybe that 8th house could sort of clearing up right there with that full moon. Wait, no, that's the North Node in the 8th house. So I don't know why we're getting such a strong action going on for Sagittarians in love right now. So anyway, we've got your divine partnership in your heart of hearts. I think Sagittarians on this journey are full aware of who their true, look at that knowledge in the knowledge department of the read. They know who it is. In their heart of hearts, they know who it is. They've made a decision. One or both parties has made a very clear decision to bring. The divine is almost kind of helping this through, forcing it through, forcing people up against their fears, but the energy is coming in very strong from both parties, or at least the one who isn't watching this read. But you've got energy coming in, pulling unity. I mean, this is just an amazing read. So also towering the third party. This is going to, this whatever's happening, the one of the people in this dynamic, possibly the masculine twin, or or the feminine. Because the Sagittarius is a masculine energy, so it could be your other half Sagittarian that makes your partner in this divine partnership is finding their way back to you. Whatever caused separation, it looks like it's over. Separation is becoming over. We're breaking through some major fears. Right now, the only thing that's holding you separate is figuring out how to practically, because the Pentacles is about practicality, and there's the King of Pentacles trying to come through, and the Fool right there, and the Star, adventure. So we're really just working on some last fears. There's transformation in your other divine partner. As well as we're always mirroring our divine partners in these experiences. So the transformation is for both people, but there's definitely a big release of the blocking energy of a third party. Decisions have been made, clarity has come. One or both people, or the divine wants it to be known that effort and action and communication is coming in fast. Explosion through fears. Ending of third party is going to be made clear, has been let go. A transformation, towering. It's like the situation is all just completely going to change. So something's going to happen here that's going to change the life of Sagittarians here in relationships. So, and we're just in the little moment before. That's what divination is for, is to sort of let you know what's happening in the 5D. So this is all right in the 5D. It's like really heavy right on top. It's just about to drop right through, boom. And, because somehow Sagittarians have cleared a big fear. That's what's really feeling very strong. The sun and the moon together. I mean, that's just like a harmony achieved. This is beautiful read. So I didn't talk much about the Wheel of Fortune, but this is a fated partnership. Also, I think that this also is money improvement for Sagittarians, new finances. The wheel is turning back up for Sagittarians. Oh, did I talk about the Three of Swords? I'm just going to say that the Three of Swords, and if I go at an angle at the read, the Three of Swords, decisions to end the pain and quit. A decision has been made to quit the pain. Somebody has changed. Turning away is transformed. Somebody has let go of separating or creating separation in a relationship. That could be both of you. Both people are stopping being sort of mad and creating distance at each other. So it's like we're shifting into a place of union, inner harmonics, aligning with the higher frequency energies around this relationship. It's shifting into higher frequencies, releasing toxicity. Okay? That's great read.